Oh, there you go. Mama, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome, Drifter. Welcome, Shinshiro. Welcome to the stream. You guys are flipping early. Oh my god, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you for the biddies. Very, very much appreciated. Thank you. How you doing, Drifter? How you doing, Shinshiro? Hope your day has also been well. My day's been pretty flippin' good. I went to a parade. I went to a Chinese New Year parade, funny enough. Which isn't Chinese New Year's past like a few months already, but I guess they're still celebrating it. Hello, Alex. Thank you so much for your little bits too. Much appreciated. Oh god dang, those gray Doritos do be looking pretty crunchy. Nice, yeah. It was nice walking around downtown. The parking was hell, as any festival will be, but besides that, pretty nice. Yeah, thank you so much for the little biddies. I appreciate it. But today we're doing For Rest, the events. Apparently there's gonna be some important lore stuff for our characters. I don't know how much it's gonna tie into the main story, but I'm pretty excited to play it because I flippin' love Litter, and I'm really sad that she doesn't actually appear that much in the main story, so this one will give us a very nice insight on how she is. Yeah, how you doing? Alex? And also welcome to the stream, Shadow. Hello. Were you waiting for this event? I too was waiting for the events, believe it or not. And also, how are you doing, Shadow? And welcome to the stream, Just. Hello. How you doing as well? Do I have a feeling towards some stuff mentioned at this event? Oh my. Like a good emotion, Drifter, hopefully? See, now I kept passing out when it's the weekend. Well, Shadow, when it's the weekend, feel free to pass out as much as you want, and you know, this event's all about resting. It's all about taking a break, step back, relax, take a break from reality. Job is straining. Oh, Shadow, I feel ya. That is how it is, isn't it? But I'm glad that you've made it here with us. And be naked in nature. Oh, yes. Be one with nature. And you know what's the most natural stuff to be? You gotta be in your birthday suit. To be truly a part of nature. You are stunned for me, so just vibing? That sounds flippin' fantastic, Just. Did you want to do a quick round of co-op? Yeah, I feel like that could be pretty fun. I finished my co-op, but we could do it for fun. Let's see who can do the most damage. If our team turns out to be good, of course, sometimes it could be quite unfortunate, but we shall see. Yes, I don't mind at all. Do you want to do the co-op before or after the story, Just? Let me know. Yes, absolutely, Shadow. Time to rest. Foreshadowing, maybe. My game's not loaded up. Ah, no worries, Drifter. Maybe in the middle of the story then. We'll take maybe a little break whenever we feel like the time's appropriate, and then we'll do a co-op. I don't have to finish this story to do it. So you're trying to push in hard campaign in town? Oh my, well I hope my resting phase in your background is gonna let you the relaxation skills you need to beat your towers. I haven't really been pushing my tower all that much, although I should, because I did have a small power boost from pushing campaign last stream, so I should probably be doing that. Thank you for reminding me. Why you never wait for us nowhere now? That's not true. Mostly, listen, I'm a rabbit. We're always in a rush. Come on, haven't you seen Alice in Wonderland? We're always out of time, okay? You want to catch up with us? You better run after us. Better jump down that rabbit hole with us. I'm gonna try to get enough modes to do a 10 pull on each one. Oh boy, yes, I remember you telling me that last time. You're collecting 500 modes for every single flippin' company, which is actually insane. But speaking of modes, I have some that could be pulled, and most notably, I have enough to pull a Pilgrim mode. So we'll see if we get a Pilgrim today or not. Last 2 Pilgrim modes I've gotten is not so lucky. Oh my, hello, Kim, welcome to the stream. A very peanutty greeting to you too, my friend. How you doing? I'm at 300 for all except Tetra at the moment. Oh, nice. Sounds like a good time then, Jost. You're very, very patient. Although I guess when you're that strong already, getting more NIKKEs probably isn't your top priority. But keep at it, Jost. I look forward to your progress. Hell yeah, Shadow. Always gotta go fast. Life is all about the grind. Whether it's your personal hobbies or your job. Just gotta keep moving forward. Let's get started. Warm sunlight. A gently fluttering breeze. Flowers sprouting up and blossoming one by one, dotting a land with color. In the arc, spring has begun. Wow. You know, I gotta say, people might not enjoy being, closed off in the arc, but if this is what their parks look like, I don't think I would mind that much. It's not like I move all that much, even in my own city or town anyways. I have a lot of all the non-collab NIKKEs. Yeah, very, very nice. And that's it. Just that's the thing. You got a lot of you basically got the whole collection already. Very impressive. And I know Drifter there is also a fellow collector, so kudos to you guys for doing that. I'm just a meta player. I'm a meta slave to the NIKKE game. I want a cherry blossom tree. Oh my god, Shadow. Speaking of cherry blossom tree, I actually have a cherry blossom tree in my backyard. The thing is, there's so many flowers on them, but they hardly ever produce any cherries. I'll send you some pictures if I can find some. Yeah, they're very nice, and they smell good too. Like, pretty flowers, they don't smell that good, but I have lemon trees and orange trees in my backyard, and those flowers smell real nice. Yeah, I got lemon, guava, kumquat, cherry trees, apple trees. I mean, we got a whole orchard back there. Lots of fruits. Oh yes, and also a peach. The peach is in the front yard though, peach tree. It's quite small, it's still a baby peach tree, so it doesn't really quite produce big juicy peaches yet, but mayhaps one of these days. Yeah. I've been trying to grow this juju berry tree, but I haven't had much luck. Kept dying because of the weather here in California is probably too hot for it to survive. Oh yes, one more. We also have grapes and blackberries. There you go. Blackberry trees. Well, not tree. Blackberry vines. Not very successful with blackberries, but it's growing slowly but surely. Juju's so rare, I heard about that. Yes, Juju fruits are really, really flippin' delicious, man. Like, almost every fruit from a Juju berry is sweet. You hardly get that. A lot of fruits, when they're raw, or when they're unripe, they're gonna be sour or tarts, but Juju berries, they're sweet, even when they're kind of raw. That's why I like them so much. You can eat them basically as soon as the fruits grow in. Don't even have to wait for them to ripen. And also because, in Asian cultures, we use them for soup a lot once they do get ripe. I keep that in mind. Yeah, absolutely. If you get a chance, find some juju berries. They're delicious. In the arc, spring has begun, bringing along with it a warm and dizzying array of emotions. For some, the overriding emotion is excitement. Hello, my lovely lupins. Welcome to the Rupee's Magnificence Shopaholic channel. Today, I'm here at the Cherry Blossom Park, but do any of you know why? I know. The Spring Festa. Did I get it right? The correct answer is to introduce the upcoming cherry blossom based festival, the Spring Festa. Oh, did you guys see that? I never miss. Ein, I believe we get together today at work on our... Oh my god, can't read already. Ein, I believe we got together today to work on our homework. Come on, relax. It's not even that much work. I can just copy it later. I'll be fine. Besides, if you don't watch Ruby's show as it's happening, you don't watch it later. The Spring Festa is one of the 10 most anticipated events in the Ark, and it's just around the corner. How do you all feel? Aren't you excited? Super duper excited. I've always been losing sleep thinking about catching a glimpse of the cherry blossoms from the surface. Me too. By the way, Zavai, are you coming to the festival this year? Look at that. I pronounced it correctly this time. I haven't given it much thought. You're going, aren't you? Aren't you? I knew it. I knew you decided to come along. Let's see. We'll need to prepare a camera, a picnic mat, and... I suppose it'll be fine to take one day off. What about you, Miss Privity? Would you like to come to the festival with us? Huh? Me? Yeah, didn't you hear? For this year's festival, cherry blossoms from the surface will be open to the public. If you stand underneath them and share a kiss with a special someone, your love will last forever. Eternal love. That's right. Isn't it positively heartwarming? So long as you share a kiss under the cherry blossoms, your love will be eternal. Are you alright, Miss Privity? You look like you're up to something. What? No, I'm not up to anything. For others, spring brings a feeling of revitalization. It's spring. That means the Festival of Harmony will begin soon. No, wait, that's not it. It's called the Spring Festa now. It's been a while since the name changed, but it still didn't quite stick in my brain. No wonder Anise always says I'm behind the times. Then again, I'm old at heart. What's in the name anyway? Festival of Harmony, Spring Festa. What does it matter which it is? What's important is that everyone has a good time. I hope this year's festival is a joyful one. For others still, it brings a sense of nostalgia. But there's still that kiss girl. Oh, don't worry, Shadow. I already have my eyes on the goal. I have my eyes on Trina. Our milkers are... Oh, speaking of the devil. Speaking of our girl. She's already popped up. How was my day? Same as always. I took care of the little ones in the arboretum, and had tea with Flora and Leaf. It's pretty much it. Oh, I have been hearing a lot about the festival today. Looks like spring really has arrived in the Ark. This festival. You know as well as I do that the so-called everlasting Sakura is nothing but an illusion. Nature at least, real nature, does not exist in the Ark. So, I don't think I'll be going. Oh no! What do you mean you're not going? I hate you put Milk Tree in the title. Oh, come on, Shadow, we gotta put in the vibe. We gotta milk the tree. She's a birch tree. That's why she's got those those cow prints on her. Arboretum. Oh, Arboretum. Thank you so much, Drifter. Much appreciated. Gotta milk the events for all you can get. Oh, 100%, Josh. You have no idea. I come in ready with my buckets to milk. It's clever. Hell yeah. Thank you, Shadow. Much appreciated. It's okay. One day, I swore an oath to protect this garden, and I've upheld that oath ever since. I have no interest in illusionary facsimiles of nature. Oh, weird enough, someone posted a fact about Trina? Oh my. Oh, please feel free to share, Shadow. I would love to learn every detail about Trina. When it's time for the sun to set, I begin to climb the hill. I don't know why, I just felt like it. It's a habit, I suppose. One day, as I was crumbling up an already crumbled piece of paper once more, and staring up at the sky, I was suddenly enveloped in shadow. Oh, is this the commander? What was your day like? That's how I first met her. You look sad, so I decided to talk to you. I'm not bothering you, am I? At the time, I felt like she was. I am, aren't I? I thought if I kept quiet, she'd stop bothering me and leave me alone. What are you holding on to? An ARC lottery ticket? I see. But she didn't respond the way I expected. Your family is up there, aren't they? Well, aren't they? Instead, she placed a flower petal in my hand. If you let the wind carry this, it will eventually reach your family. Wouldn't they prefer a beautiful flower over a scrap piece of paper? The petal fluttered up and flies away from my hand, and the wind carried it up high. I stood there blankly for a while, watching it fly away as she sat next to me. I'm Renee. What's your name? For reasons I can't quite explain, even though I had never spoken since coming down the arc. On that day, my lips parted for the first time. Trina. Oh, it's Trina. Also, hello, Edward. Welcome. How you doing? Yes. You know what? I hope Trina enjoys clowns, because if she enjoys clowns, I'll be here clowning all day. Every day. Welcome, Edward. So you found it? Ooh, please share, Shadow. So I guess Trina's family is up on the surface. She was sent down here for whatever reason, because she's the only one who got the ARC lottery tickets. No wonder she's so sad. Best clown stream on town, hell yeah. Also, oh, welcome to the stream, Edward. Lurk, enjoy your lurk, friend. Enjoy your lurk. Trina? Trina? Yes? Are you ready? Oh, just a moment. It's just... seeing these flowers brought me back for a moment. Is everyone ready? Oh my god, I flippin' love her birds. Fun fact, these little birds are called tits, by the way. Her 4 tits are flippin' amazing. I do wonder if Shift Up specifically gave her 4 tits because cows have, 4 udders. So she has 4 tits. Maybe I'm just thinking too much into this. My brain's making connections where there isn't any. Right. We're ready, Flora. Alright. Are you all ready too? Okay. Lilac and Margaret are joining us, and they're ready as well. Now then, Shall we begin the tea party? Sounds good. I'm sorry, but I have a question. For us? What is it? Well... Never doubt the imagination of clown streamer. Much appreciated. I'm here to provide. Yeah, leave it up to the imagination. I'll imagine it for you. Flora places a teacup in front of Mana. Lilac worries that it might be rude to keep a guest waiting without serving them some refreshments. Margaret thinks so as well. So before we hear Aster's question, why don't we serve the drinks first? Would warm water be sufficient for you, Aster? Sure. See, you can read it later, Barry. It's quite an interesting fact. Alright, thank you so much. If you got my Discord, please feel free to send it there. I'll be sure to check it out. Birds called what? Birds called tits, Shadow. That's what they're called. It's quite, the birds are quite literally called tits. That's the bird's name. Or at least they're, you know, this type of species. Never doubting, yes, isn't just chatting. Alright, much appreciated, Shadow. Thank you, thank you. God, they're having a tea party. It's perfect, because I also come along with my own tea. Jasmine tea. Got flowers in it already. Oh, it's so hot. And you, Trina. Could I please have warm water as well? Oh, you guys having warm water at a tea party? As for the little ones, they would prefer some cold water, please. And thank you. There we are. Now that we're properly prepared, we can commence our tea party. So, what was your question, Aster? Oh, I guess it's because tea is probably difficult or impossible to grow in the Ark, huh? They barely have food or eating Splendium, they probably just don't have the ability to grow tea. That's probably why they're drinking hot water. Oh, that's some good detail, Shift Up. Good detail. I didn't think about that until now. I know, right? Shift Up really be looking at the detail. This was gonna be a loophole, like where the hell did they get tea from? When they can't even grow food. It's a luxury item. So, what was your question, Aster? It's... what am I doing at your tea party? Oh, dear. What a question. We're not making you uncomfortable, are we? Flippin' face. That makes me kind of sad. It's not that, but... oh, wonderful. So there isn't any problem. I came here on business. I had no intentions of being involved in a tea party. Aster. The Botanical Garden Squad holds regular tea parties. During these gatherings, we discuss all manners of matters. With the plants growing in our greenhouse. However, as you know, Trina and I rarely leave the garden. So we often don't have much to share with the little ones. Botanical. Thank you, Drift. Much appreciated. That word's probably going to be coming up in the future as well. Very true. Usually, it's not a big deal since we have Leaf with us, but she's up on the surface right now, bringing new little ones. So please, if it's not too much trouble, could you tell the children about what is going on in the outside world? That's kind of a big question to answer. Lilac and Margaret are curious as well. My little ones are also wanting to know. I'm honestly pretty similar to you guys. I spent all my time in a research lab. I don't have many stories to tell. Oh my. Today's the first time I've made it out of the lab in a week. Oh. Oh. Terrifying. Well then, how about we listen to the radio? The only government-approved anti-agent injection in the Ark. Evergreen. Evergreen. Evergreen? The same evergreen cargo that blocked the Panama Canal for the entire several days, blocking the entire world's ocean trades for a while. Oh, fantastic. Trina really makes the expressions quiet down your tits even funnier. Hell yes. It can now be taken literally and metaphorically. Enjoy your youth for longer. They just keep playing the same ad over and over. If I'm not mistaken, the Sovereigns are the only ones who can receive Evergreen. After the first invasion, the Ark production system wasn't yet fully established. Before the prices eventually stabilized, it was seen as a luxury item only the Sovereigns could afford. Now, however, everyone has easy access to it, which is a good thing. Yes, it's a relief. But now everyone's genetically engineered. And we're back. Right now, you're listening to the classic Diva hosted by me, Noise. In part 2, we will be reading stories from our listeners and playing your song requests. Since the Blink Festa is right around the corner, we've gathered some romantic stories related to spring guaranteed to make your hearts flutter. We'll be accepting story submissions all the way through the festival. If you got one, be sure to send it into the program. Before we read the stories, I'll give a brief introduction to the Spring Festa. This year's Festa is jam-packed with all sorts of special events. Since we've got Miss Alice's very own Botanical, hold on, let me go back. Botanical Garden Squad on deck as hosts. Not only will the cherry blossoms from the surface be open to the public, but the Ark's garden will also be available for viewing. So you all can look forward to this. Sorry. Oh my god, I need to get my act together. What is up with my grammar? The plot really writes itself. Oh, for sure. Have you seen the bakery that NIKKE just released? NIKKE released a flippin' bakery? Oh my god, you gotta please tell me where and when. My hello, Saucy, how you doing? Did you just increase this by 4? Yes, I did. You now need to pay 4 more points to throw almonds at me. Look at the news. Oh, thank you. Okay, I'll be sure to do that, Jost. And thank you for telling me. I didn't even flippin' know that. If it's in California, I'll be sure to try to get there. See, Flora turns off the radio. Yes, I know, Lilac. This is my first time hearing about this, too. What's that, Margaret? Is Flora, talking to herself? How could they make this kind of decision without telling us? Unfortunately, this world is filled with people who don't consider the thoughts and feelings of others. You'd like to know who? Well, I'm sorry. Allow me to apologize on their behalf. I was going to mention it earlier, but I originally came here to convey orders for Suyun. Lobelia issued orders for us. Yes. In the interest of upholding market shares, Miss Alice has secured the rights to run this year's Spring Festa. Botanical Gardens is spared no expense in ensuring the festival's success, including opening the gardens. If Lobelia is the one that arranged this deal, then why is the responsibility being thrusted onto us? Because as the festival is focused on flowers, which makes you perfect for it. It's not like we'd be able to refuse anyways. Okay then, for the festival. No, we refuse. Trina, we mustn't open up the garden. We can't. You do realize the consequences of disobeying Suyin's orders, don't you? It doesn't matter. What do you mean by that? This is what we can do. The domain which we oversee is divided into 3 sections. My garden, which is filled with flowers. Trina's arboretum, filled with trees. And Leaf's specimen lab, filled with seeds. For the festival, we'll open up my section, and my section only. Would that be acceptable? I'll report it back to Suyin and let you know. How about you, Trina? Are you okay with that? Yes. Thank you, Flora. Good. Now then, Esther, is your work done here? Yes. But there's something personal I would like to speak with you about. With me? Rene's research lab will be clearing out soon, before the end of the festival. If you leave anything important there, you should retrieve it before then. Otherwise, it's gonna be thrown in the garbage. Unless you left everything there intentionally. Okay. There's a baker's thinking of thing I want to buy is a baker's dozen of bakeries. Oh my. Baker's dozen, I believe that's 13. This new banner skip for me. I have to save even more for half Annie. Yeah, what is the next banner anyways? I haven't really been paying attention. Honestly, Trina's banner has been so well endowed for me that I haven't really been paying attention to anything else. So funny and appropriate real bird names. 1. Blue-footed boobies. Andine cock of the rock. Dixisel. American woodcock. Great tits. Himalayan snowcock. Rough-faced shag. Horned screamer. Satanic goatsucker. American bush tits. Oh my lord. I do remember the blue-footed booby. That one is the most famous one because, I forgot. They're in one of the Icelandic islands, I think? Something like that. They were important to history, so they were in history books, and just about everyone knew about them. Here in America, anyways. Very saucy, very feathery. Star Race name should be counted as 11? Hell nah! Don't add me to this list. I ain't sussy. I'm so say-so. I don't know what you're talking about. As the sun starts to set, I begin my habitual climb up the hill. I must have done it so regularly because of the view. The view of the Ark is beautiful from up there. One day, as I stood on a hill and looked down on the city, I felt a shadow come over me. That's how I first met him. I was wondering where you went. In case you forgot, residency registration is today. What are you doing out here? I know that this is the first time we've interacted properly, and I hate coming off as a nag. But let's try to be punctual, okay? So, are you worried about joining our squad? No? Then, what are you doing up here looking so desperate? I realize that you've only done rear support work in the Ark, so the notion of going up on the surface must feel overwhelming. You only became a NIKKE towards the end of the second surface reclamation war, so you've never had the opportunity to head up onto the surface. Don't look so surprised. I'm your commander, after all. I should know a little bit about your background. Now then, Why don't we hang out here together? Mind if I stand beside you, my inexperienced friend? You're not inexperienced, you know. You're not inexperienced, you say. Well, I've certainly spent more time on the surface than you. As he chuckled softly, he stood beside me. I'm Josh Hummets. Josh Hummets, okay. Interesting, you got a name. So, hello, Matt. Welcome, and enjoy your lurk. And it's a long time no see. Well, if you're still here, how you doing? See, I'm scared to Google these, but oh well. Oh, no worries, Shadow. I understand completely. They are quite sussy. Berry orientated? Hell yeah. I am very family orientated. They look like long-beaked seagulls that step in light blue paint. That's true. That's correct. That is in fact the best way to describe them. Good, hell nah. I'm tempted to do that, but I am not risking nothing. Nothing. My Twitch account gonna be instantly banned. I'm Josh Hummets. What's your name? Oh shit, it's Litter. I thought it was gonna be Trina again. So this is when she was first turned to a NIKKE and her first commander. Huh. You can call me Litter. What's risky about birds? I mean, hey, listen, their beaks are pretty pointy. So sharp. That's what's risky about them. A credit for your thoughts. Litter? Oh, hey, Senti. Oh, look at the cute Litter. I've been thinking a lot about the past recently. Maybe because it's springtime. Anyway, don't worry about it. It's not that important. Are you done preparing for a vacation? Yeah, I know it took a while. But I'm still not so sure if I'm happy with my outfits. No, you look great. I know you're just being nice. But even so, thank you for helping me pick out this outfit. Please, considering how much you've done for me, it's the least I could do. In fact, correct me if I'm wrong, or if I'm mistaken, if I'm not mistaken. But is this your first vacation? Is it? I guess I've never taken a break since joining Mighty Tools. Since it's your first vacation, what do you plan on doing? I don't really have any plans. I have plenty of time, so I'm going to mull it over. Is that so? Well, I hope you have a great time. Yeah, both agrees. Thank you for the hydration, Shadow. Much appreciated. Hot tea. I did School of Lock and Key Cherry Blossom events in the archives. Oh, very nice. How'd you enjoy it, Mats? I haven't quite done that event yet, but it's probably pretty nice. God damn! Well, hello, Zodiac. Thank you so much for the gift sub. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? And seriously, thank you for the gift sub. Thank you for the generosity. Much appreciated. I hope your day has been going well. Australian birds are risky and frickin' dangerous too. Yep. Australian everything is dangerous, Drifter. They've got flippin' raining spider rain over there. A spider rain in Australia. There's so much flippin' spiders, their web look like snow every once in a while. There's no way in hell I'm ever gonna visit Australia. I'm so scared of spiders. Yeah, I'm slowly dying. Oh dear. Oh no, Shadow. Rest with Trina and Litter. They're also going on vacation. And my little sister's party, her birthday was on the 20th. Oh, very nice. Well, happy birthday to your little sister, Mats. Happy birthday to her. I hope she had a good time. I should have a good time. Indonesia also has the spider rain. Ah, scheiße. They really need to debuff that, man. She's turning 5? Oh, very nice. A little kiddo. A little kiddo. Well, tell her I said hi anyways. A happy birthday to her. Happy 5th birthday. Yes, yes. I hope you have a good time as well, Volt. Litter pulls out an old pocket watch and checks the time. If I don't want to disrupt business, I should head out soon. Senti, while I'm away, don't forget to keep providing our customers with the best service around. Of course. Don't you worry about a thing. We're getting a new shipment of materials and equipment tomorrow, so make sure to give everything a proper once-over. Yes, yes, I'll double, triple check everything. And also, before accepting anything in credits, please. Well, you didn't even say please. Why did I say that? Make sure to confirm the payment deadline first. Don't let people pay without asking any questions like last time. Oh, and another thing. Letter. Yes? You don't have time for this. Your vacation is getting shorter by the minute. Don't worry about me and get a move on. Start resting already. Oh, okay. I meant to only mention one thing, but I guess I ended up going on for a while. It's okay. I understand you're only looking out for me. Don't worry, I paid close attention to every single word you said. You said a new request came in, right? Yeah. From Rain. You know the spring festa that's being held soon. Miss Alice is in charge of the festival preparations, and she asked us to build some facilities to use for the festival. As soon as you leave, we're going to start with the construction. This is the first time you've been responsible for a task of this magnitude. That's right. Before this, I've always worked together with you. So I'm both a little worried and a little excited. I promise, I'll do my best to uphold the sterling reputation of the Mighty Tools that you've spent your whole life building. Are you sure you'll be fine without me? If you're really worried, I can push back my vacation. Litter, if anyone here is worrying too much, it's you. Relax. Everything will be fine. All I want you to do is kick back and relax. And get ready to congratulate me on getting a chance to shine on my own. Alright. You, Volts, and I can celebrate when I get back. We can have a nice party. Sounds good. Looking forward to it. The spring festa, huh? Once the festival starts, there will be crowds of people in most places. Maybe I should visit early and take a peaceful walk along the cherry blossom path. Well, I'll be off. Take care. Let's go, Volts. Finally, I have some long-awaited time off. For the moment, I'm rummaging. Oh, wait, no, not ruminating. I'm ruminating. Ruminating the past. What should I do? Play some of the video games that are in the library? Binge a show where I can turn my brain off? If not that, then... Actually, even if I spend all day racking my brain deciding what to do, I'll be doing it while lying down on my bed. In fact, that in and of itself isn't a bad holiday. Good thing I woke up early in the morning and hung a note on the door. If there's anything I've learned from the recent past, it's that NIKKEs have a proclivity for barging into my room at all hours. Just as I was starting to relax, someone will barge in and get me involved in this or that, so I had to do something about it, I know, and usually those this and that involves us getting bullet holes in our stomach. So today, I've got up extra early to put a note on my door saying that no one is here. As a result, no one has come to disturb me yet. After all, when you've got time off, you should have a chance to kick back and relax. Blossom? Flora? You seem a little startled. Is something wrong? Did you not see the note on my door? Note? Did you mean this? Flora hands me a piece of paper. I'm not in at the moment, so please come back later. Strange, isn't it? Here you are in the commander's room. Yet there's a note saying that you're elsewhere. Someone may be impersonating you as a prank. I'll have to track them down. Murder them. Just kidding. You don't have to go through all that. Thanks, guys. No worries, Matt. Always happy to wish someone a happy birthday. Like, Commander really needs to have a reality check that if she gets a day off, you'll receive a side quest. Yes. Oh my god, speaking of side quests, I got so much flippin' side quests that I haven't really done them. Yes. So many gems untouched. Thank you for the head pats, I'm much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. I've received few and far between in terms of head pats. It's very sad. If you say so. Anyway, what is it this time? See, straw is commander. I see no difference. I mean, you're not too wrong. Except some of the times where commander makes questionable remarks. Or actually, you know what? That's quite in person as well. I guess you're just right. Also, welcome to the stream. How you doing? I hope your day has been good. Is this Suyun again? Lobelia certainly does keep up with our Lobelia certainly does keep us on our toes with her unpredictable behavior. But I'm actually here for a different reason this time. Flora proceeded to explain everything that's happened. At one point, she wanted to shut down the garden, and now she wants to open it up to the public. It must be a real headache dealing with her. Indeed, it can. But her wanting to open up the garden also means that she's finally acknowledged us in some fashion. So in that sense, I can consider it fortunate. So, what is that you need me to do? Should I help you with the festival preparations? Oh, that's not why I came here. The festival preparations are going smoothly. Having Happy Zoo help us out the last time, the garden worked out nicely. And they kindly offered to lend us a hand again. However, what is it? I'm worried about Trina. Blossom, how much do you know about Trina? Trina of the Botanical Garden Squad. She tends to trees in the Arboretum. So strong is her desire to be one with nature, she often ends up removing her clothes. Oh wow! Who was it that mentioned this before? Someone who said you gotta be naked to be all natural? Who was it? I know one of you guys did. I remember that comment specifically. There. No, man. I guess Trina really do be doing this. So I'm still waiting on my Suyu NIKKE. Oh my lord, Grinix. When is that gonna come along? See, anyone struggling in the Union raid? I don't think I'm struggling. I did mess up a little bit yesterday on the Union raid, but I think I did pretty well today. I only did one though, so I got 2 more rounds of Union raids to go through, which I will probably do later together at the end of stream while we're checking out. See, she's 35 and 36 to do. 35 to 36 to do? What is that? Oh, main story. I gotcha. See, fun fact, Birch. Birch trees, specifically paper birch, are well known for the peeling bark. The thin papery bark sheds large sections, revealing a smooth surface underneath. Well, I'm sure Trina will also shed and remove a smooth surface underneath. 36 bosses of pain, that's all I'll say. Okay, well, thank you for the warning, Mass. I'll be sure to grind my little ass off and try to overpower it through sheer power. Trina's based on that specific birch tree. Shed, bark, undress. Ah, I see. Well, that's a nice little fun fact to learn about then. So strong is her desire to be one with nature, she often ends up removing her clothes. I wonder if her tree bark's edible. Like edible clothing. Where is Trina now? At this moment, she's probably tending to the trees along the cherry blossom path. That place is crowded with people. Indeed, it is. I'm not sure if you're aware, Blossom, but Trina takes off her clothes whenever she feels confined by them. This isn't an issue when she's inside a garden, but it's a different story when she's outside. God dang. Alright, no worries, Matt, take your time. Enjoy your baby sister's birthday party. Too much nature, you get the tendencies to strip to be one with nature. I mean, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. If taking your clothes off is what it's required to feel one with nature, then that's just what you gotta do. But it's a different story when she's outside. I usually follow her around to make sure she doesn't do anything too scandalous. But I'm too busy preparing for the festival now, don't have the time to keep an eye on her. Would you be able to look after her in my place? Yes, you are putting some real trust in us, Flora. For some reason, it feels like something is going to happen during the Spring Festa. Actually, scratch that. Something always happens whenever I'm supposed to be on holiday. I'm not in at the moment, so please come back later. I crumbled up the notes and get up from my seats. I suppose I should be getting going. I should get going. Flora said she's at the cherry blossom path. Oh, are you gonna stream on Tuesday? I think it'll be Monday for me. But yes, I will be streaming it. I will definitely be streaming the April Fool's event. I'm so flippin' excited for it. You have no idea, Greynex. So excited for it. Well, there is that lady who married a tree, so I guess it's her way of branching out. Oh my lord, Drifter. I do love me a good pun though. That was pretty nice. God, what was it? Dang, I was gonna make a joke about this the lady who married the Eiffel Tower, but I couldn't think of a pun for it. So hear me out. What if we get to play as Mustang with his disco ball on full display? Oh my god, Greynex. Don't give me false hope. False hope for these glorious ideas do you have? Boss, I've got a favor to ask you. Now may not be the best time. I need to make sure that Trina's keeping her clothes on. Oh, really? I've got to head towards the cherry blossom path. What? Did I just hear you right? I'm so touched, boss. Huh? I didn't even tell you what it is I wanted, and you guessed it straight away. All this time working with you was worth it. We've got to get to the level where words aren't even needed to understand each other. In that case, I'll leave everything to you. I'll see you later. Wait! I don't know what the hell you wanted. What is it? What's this favor you kept talking about? I was gonna ask you to keep watch over Litter. Litter? Yeah. She's supposed to be on vacation now, but she's going around making things for people instead. I've never known her to take a moment's rest in her life. No matter what the circumstances are, she's always on the clock. So it's not exactly surprising that she's working during her vacation time. In many ways, I do find it remarkable. But even so, a vacation is a vacation for a reason. When it's time to rest, you ought to do just that. So I wanted you to teach Litter how to kick back and relax. You want me to teach her how to relax? That's right. She should be taking a walk along the cherry blossoms. She said she wanted to see them before festival crowds arrive. Yeah, okay, I was about to go there anyway, so it's perfect. I'm so excited for April Fool's and shipped up shenanigans. I am as well, Green X. The last two was not a disappointment. I can't wait to see what they come in with this year. Every time I join, I get hit with an ad. Can someone give me a guide, please? Oh my, TV. But it's okay, it's okay. If it brings you any comforts, I get a penny every time you watch an ad. Thank you for the penny. Straw has yet to experience its glory. I have yet to experience the April Fool's events. Yes, that's true. But I cannot wait to actually see it. Oh my god, to actually do it. To actually put my gropey hands on it. Oh, yes, yes. Issue where 2023 and 2024 events are on the archive. Yes, I am aware. I noticed it the day it was released on the archive, Grenix. Shutting out the spoiler, Joe, you got dip. Oh no, I'm sorry, Edward. Well, it's okay. Thank you for lurking anyways. I appreciate your presence. I'll meet up with her. Thank you. Oh, and there's something else I have to tell you. What is that? I'm gonna be taking my first solo assignments. I'll be constructing all the facilities for the Spring Festa. Oh, leaving a goodbye gift, I see. I'm gonna do my best to uphold Mighty 2's reputation. I'll be sure to come to the festival to see my handiwork. I'm rooting for you. Alright, I better get going. Just as Cynthia's about to leave, she abruptly snatches the crumpled note from my hand. Trash go in the trash bin. Maintaining a clean work environment is something I've learned from Litter. She proceeds to toss the note in the trash for me. Oh, Litter. No, sorry, not Litter. Cynthia, you don't even know the irony of what you've just done. I'm always ready to clown your dream and never forgot. I will keep that in mind. Thank you for the hydration. You're next. Much appreciated. Through idea of a day off, Commander. Yep. There it goes. Soon after, Cherry Blossom Path. Soon after, Cherry Blossom Path. Fortunately, there aren't any people around. Instead, upon my arrival, I'm greeted by two figures. I feel like I'm suffocating. Trina twisting and fidgeting in discomfort. Don't be absurd. And Litter, who is standing in front of Trina and scolding her. Alright, thank goodness Litter is there to help stop Trina from stripping naked. That day, the petals I fly from the hill led me to the research lab. Working at the lab with Renee, the days passed quickly. Without saying who was first, we would both climb the hill together. And we looked up at the sky. By the time the sun has set, Renee would ask, "How was your day today?" The day passed one after another, and before we knew it, 5 years has passed. One day we sat on the hill as always, watching the sun go down. How was your day today? Nothing special, and another ordinary day. How about you, Renee? Me? Same as usual. Conducting some research in the lab, taking care of the little ones. In other words, a very special day. By the way, speaking of the lab, have you ever considered officially joining the botanical garden? You could take your plant research to the next level. I could take you on as my pupil. That's okay. Thanks. What do you mean? I just don't know what the point would be. It's not like researching plants would help with reclaiming the surface. No, not that I'm saying what you're doing is a bad thing. I know what you mean. No points, huh? To mark the arrival of spring, I was thinking of holding a festival called the Festival of Harmony. I want to exhibit flowers in remembrance of those who couldn't make it to the Ark during the first invasion. If it's not too much of an Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Renee. If it's not too much of an imposition, would you be willing to help me with the preparations? I never thought I'd be asked to help another festival. I've helped with a spring festa before. In fact, this would be the third time I've lent a hand for a festival. Are you cheering me on? Thanks. But you don't have to do that. Flora put me in charge of managing the cherry blossom path. There isn't much to it, considering that the trees don't require intervention. They'll never wither. With a bitter smile, Trina gazed drift towards the towering cherry blossom trees in the distance. My hello to Freya. Freya, I'm so sorry. Welcome, Freya. Hello, how you doing? I hope you're having a good time. Chad, did you see the new NIKKE ready? She's loved handles. New thick. The new NIKKE is gonna be named Bready? Oh my god. Shift up, you're killing me. You're killing me. You give me milk and you're gonna give me bread? Oh my god, please tell me Bready. It's not meta. All my funds. All my anniversary funds are gonna be gone. Oh my god. Bread, milk, and cake. Oh, my weakness. My weaknesses. Anything named after them is an automatic A+ in my book. With a bitter smile, Trina's gaze drifted towards the towering cherry blossom trees in the distance. The tree stands atop of a hill, its lush blossoms painting the pink sky. Painting the sky pink. So suffocating. Faced with such breathtaking beauty, Trina collapses to the ground. I can't breathe. Her breathing grows ragged, and she keeps repeating the same sentence over and over. Can't breathe. At some points, can't breathe. In a desperate attempt to break free from the illusion she's created for herself, can't breathe. In order to get closer to nature, can't breathe. Trina begins to tear off her clothes. I can't breathe. At the same time, what in the world are you doing? Okay. Dang. I thought it was gonna be something silly, but she's having a panic attack that's causing her to take off her clothes. The moment I joined the new squad, I was thrown headlong into an intervention training. By the time it was over, my body felt like it was falling apart at the seams. Nevertheless, I continued to climb up the hill. As I gazed down on the city, I heard Josh's voice. What are you doing over here? It's almost dinner time. We've got to make sure to be on time, alright? Before I knew it, there was only 1 week left until deployment. That day as well, I was up on the hill looking down at the city. I knew I'd find you here. You came here in an awful hurry. That's pretty rich coming from someone who's already running late. We're having one final get-together before heading up to the surface. Don't you remember? Everyone kept asking me to come get you. How many times are you gonna make me beg you to be on time? Come on. Pretend to humor this pitiful commander's request, will you? At least let me keep my dignity in front of the other squad members. So, do you still have concerns about going up to the surface? I was never worried. Nice try. I've seen you praying up here every day. Don't worry too much. Nothing will happen. We'll all come back safely. Famous last words said by Josh. And when we do, we'll celebrate your first deployment on the surface. Right. I'm sure we will. Alright, I suppose we can skip training for one day tomorrow. What are you talking about? Have you heard about the Festival of Harmony by any chance? It starts tomorrow. If you're up for it, how about we all go? The entire squad. Was that really 15 years ago? Oh, right. Sorry for stopping in the middle of our work. Let's continue. Ugh, I'm tired. All I did was make a few things on the way here and I'm already pooped. I'm not as young as I once was. I ought to let Senti take over soon. I hope she's doing alright without me. You're right. I'll stop worrying. I should focus on where we should be holding the party for her. It's important to celebrate her big debut. As Litter mutters causically to herself, she catches Scheiße. Nope, that's not it. She catches sight of a massive cherry tree in the distance. Is that the everlasting Sakura? The tree stands atop of a hill, its lush blossom painting the sky pink. Standing before such rapturous beauty, Litter is rendered speechless. It's magnificent. At that moment, she spots a strange figure. Hold on, is that... Underneath the cherry tree, something that shouldn't be there is dangling from the branches. What in the world are you doing? Oh my god, it's probably panties. It's dangling from the branches. Litter fills me in on what happened on the cherry blossom path. I was taking a walk with Volts and noticed something in the distance dangling from the branches of the tree. I wondered what it was, and it turned out it was Trina tending to the tree in a state of undress. Naturally, I couldn't leave her like that, so I raised my voice at her. I knew this would happen. Son, please. I can't go on like this. Maybe you should lay off of her for a moment, Litter. Trina really seems to be in physical pain. Well, since you're here, Greenhorn, things should be better. Thank you. Just use a bit of discretion next time you get undressed. Alright? What are you doing? Litter quickly covers my eyes. But didn't you say it was okay since Sun was here? That's not what I meant. If anything, his being here makes it worse. Oh, really? Stop being ridiculous. I can't stand here and allow you to waltz around naked. I'm going to dedicate my time off to make sure you become a respectable person. Me? But I'm a NIKKE. That's not what I meant. Litter resumes her lecture. Senti did ask me to help out, so I suppose I can't let things continue on as they are. Once the commotion settles down, the three of us starts to walk along the cherry blossom path. I never noticed the cherry blossoms when I was building this path. Now that they're in full bloom, They really are breathtaking. Everyone is going to love them once the festival begins. Wait, did you just say that you built this path? Yes. Trina and I both constructed it. It felt like yesterday that Trina came to me asking if I could help build this path, which would be the stage for the Festival of Harmony. But in reality, it's been years. Time sure do have a way of slipping from you. That's right. I certainly wouldn't mind if it slowed down a little bit. That's why I'm always going on about this and that. We're not spring chickens anymore. We may be NIKKEs, but even we'll expire someday. So we have to make sure to make the most of the time we have left. And that includes not stripping to the buff anywhere we please. Where did this all come from anyways? You weren't like this before. I'm not sure. Anyway, it's kind of funny for one veteran to be lecturing another. But since I've started, I might as well add one more thing. I want you to remember the right way, Trina. As a kind NIKKE who cares passionately for one another. And help create a place where people could come and feel happy seeing these flowers. You've got to live life to the fullest. And leave behind proof that we existed. That way, when our time is up, the world and the people around us will remember us honorably. Shouldn't you complete your story for those who we leave behind? For the ones we leave behind. Do you think... Is there any meaning to that? Of course there is. If you die without leaving a mark of any kind, how could you ever prove what kind of person you were? Instead, you'll become the subject of all kinds of rumors until you're eventually forgotten. That's why we have to work hard to live life to the fullest and leave behind a proof that we've lived in it. As Luther finishes her speech, the massive cherry tree in the hill comes into view. It's been a while since I saw this. Did you see it last festival? Yes, I thought the same thing back then. It's beautiful. The towering cherry tree seems to fill the entire sky with its overwhelming presence. As I gaze upon the cherry blossoms in full bloom, memories of the previous festival surfaces. Many people will probably come to see it again this year. We'll need plenty of facilities to accommodate their large crowds. I wonder if Senti will be able to handle it on her own. I hope she doesn't make something strange again. Senti will be fine. You've done a wonderful job teaching her. I want her to be more than fine. Quietly gazing at the cherry tree, Litter takes out a pocket watch. Before my time is up, I want Senti to surpass me. Only then will I be able to pass this watch on to her. What's the significance of that watch? Let's just say, it's proof that I've lived. Ever since I started working at my tools, I've always kept this watch on me. If you're talking about passing that watch down, do you mean... Yes, I'll be stepping down from this job, retiring. Anyway, Trina's been suspiciously quiet. You're not taking your clothes off, are you? Are you okay? I feel like I'm suffocating. What's wrong? I'm fine. Just go back. The everlasting Sakura doesn't need any care. It's just an illusion. It's fine to head back. Okay, we don't want you overexerting yourself. Greenhorn, I'll carry Trina. Can you take care of Volts? Sure. I realize you're feeling uncomfortable, Trina, but lean on me. Thank you. It's times like this where I wish I was taller. Alright, let's go. With Trina leaning on her, Glitter leaves the cherry blossom path. Even though she said she was fine, Trina's expression when she glanced at the cherry tree bothers me. Almost as if there's a sense of being sick and tired of something. Yeah, she's sick and tired of fake plants. Are you feeling any better? Yes. Thank you for taking care of me. Glad to hear you're feeling better. What's on your mind, Greenhorn? You seem to be off another world the entire way here. You and Trina made the cherry blossom path together, right? Right. Then what about the cherry tree? The cherry tree? I don't understand what you mean. I heard before that the cherry tree from the surface, the everlasting sakura, has its lifespan artificially extended. That's why it's been able to survive on the Ark all these years. Could the person who carried out those measures be? As I relay the story I heard from Sakura, Trina's body starts to tremble. As expected, the person who made the everlasting Sakura is none other than... That's right. The everlasting Sakura is one of my failed creations. Damn. Promise. Alright, we're halfway there. You know what, we'll take a break from the story for now and do co-op, if anyone's interested. It's okay. We'll find out what Trina is up to later. Anyone interested? Drift, are you interested in doing the co-op right now? Interested. Are you there? If not, I'll probably continue the story. Okay. Sounds good. I think Jost might have retired. It's alright. We shall carry the show on. Mayhaps... Oh, okay, no worries, Jost. Welcome. Hello. Alright, let's do it. And anyone else, we're on global server. If you wish to join us on our co-op, be more than happy to let you in. Oh god, then you guys are ready and steady. Okay, already here. The triple red hoods. Let's go. Let's see, on C servers, sad y'all, no worries, Greenix, we're always here. in spirits. Look fancy, look at them. I know, right? So we got regular Red Hood in her party outfits, sexy red dress, and of course Rappy Red Hood, our newest addition to Red Hood series. Oh man, all Red Hoods. Fantastic. Okay, we're ready. God dang, 2 Cinderellas. So hello Mario, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Hope life's been treating you well. We were doing the event story, and I somehow lost the ability to read apparently. Getting tongue-tied over the simplest words. Wait, other than that, I'm doing quite well. I'm enjoying the story. It's gotten a lot more serious tone than I thought it was gonna be. This full rest has turned out to be a trauma bonding session. Just finally drooled over bread while I had a bad headache. Oh my. Like Bready, the new NIKKE? I heard she's quite well. It's a classic NIKKE after all. It's a NIKKE after all. That's true. Where the hell's my mouse is? It won't be NIKKE if it weren't the trauma. Does this bode well? Okay.
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom. Now is the time.
God dang. Indeed, I love you cannot shine away from all body shapes. That's true, that's true. And I'm glad they're increasing their selections. More time to pick around, absolutely. I mean, look at E-Leg, one of the most popular equals. She's a circus and hello. Oh, what? Zodiac! Thank you for the gift sub. Thank you. Much appreciated. My friend, I really appreciate it, but two gift subs per stream might be a little much for budgets. Is you good? Thank you for the generosity, though. Honestly, more than I could ever ask for. Much appreciated. Come on, Rapid, press that one. There you go. Fantastic.
Let us all strive to be beautiful.
So just keep the chat. Free. Hello, Jacob. Welcome. Oh my, that is that's emotes. I see. That must be one of your favorite streamers, right?
Fully active. Down with those who would threaten me.
Am I good? You're good for now. Yes, we're taking a break from the story and doing some co-op. But you might have to dodge around the corner a little later, as we will be going back to the story soon. But for now, we're trying to test the limits of our new capabilities. God dang, we get them pretty high right now. Welcome back. And through all your clowny goodness.
Now is the time of true beauty. Securing victory
let's see.
the king's duty.
Yeah, this looks about right. And you know, so Drifter, isn't how you didn't burst all that much? That's still a lot of flipping damage. God dang. Very, very nice. That was good, that was good. We probably won't be going another round, but I want to take a screenshot of this. Wait, oops. Wrong track. Wrong app. It's the three Red Hoods. Yes. They look so good next to each other. Alright, I can let you no worries, Joss, no worries. Very impressive burst of Just. I'm not opposed to it. God, that's max. Oh my goodness, you're max Red Hood. You have no idea how jealous I am of that. Red Hood just doesn't come home to me anymore. Come home like once and then she just never came home again. Meme team? Oh man, maybe. Okay, one more. I lied about that being our last round. Surprise match. Meme team if the others will also cooperate. Since we only have 3 person on our team, the other 2 are random people. Depends on how well they will cooperate. Okay, where am I? I'm the second one. Oops. Alright. There you go. Perfect. This is a good looking team. You have the teaser with some wine music? Hell yes, we would. I wonder if Red Hood would enjoy wine. Since, she's more of a country girl, she might enjoy a good cup of beer instead. Nice jug of beer. Solid tea? Hell yes. Your litter is here.
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom. Now we must focus our attack.
I don't have Litter's outfit. She looks so cute in her outfit, Mom. It's okay. I appreciate Litter's work outfit as well.
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom. Now is the time of true beauty. Let me see. Am I doing it right?
You got some real challenges this time. Just. We got Cinderella, what is some of these? All of them.
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
Like her couple, her Widow's submachine gun is so cute, isn't it? So small, but so deadly. Millions of bullet holes in her rafters.
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom. Now we must focus our attack. Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
I do wonder if in the future we would ever make the companions of these ninjas become something that also attacks. So Nikke's itself have guns and they do attack us. But if they have a companion, they should make them
Down
also
with those who would threaten the kingdom.
like animal weapons or something.
Now is the time of true beauty.
Like those bomb pigeons that they had in the World Wars. Train your pigeons to explode in enemy territory.
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom. Go, boys!
God dang! 500 mil! Holy shit!
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
I thought my last high score was high. This is just a solitude.
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom. Now we must focus our attack.
Oh, that's so close. But it's okay. That is the highest score I've ever gotten. God dang! Very impressive. Very impressive number. That's a big ass number. That's like the that's the amount of damage my entire team is required to do. Very nice, very nice. Well, thank you so much for your services, Drifter and Just. I very much appreciate it. It's god dang powerful. I hope to cooperate with you guys again in the future. Much thanks.
Will thou come view the flowers?
Continue with the story. Alright, Edward. We're going to spoiler territory. If you must dip, I understand. If you are gonna dip into the milk. There's plenty of that going around right now, after all. Alright, the promise. Your tongue molding in cod sounds like a good plan. Back to Shadowrun from I'm sorry, Edward. Oh, thank you for the peanuts. I'll remember you with them. AFK gonna cook rice, no worries, Grenix, and enjoy those rice. These peanuts is all that I will have of you after you're gone, Edward. Preparing for a festival was much harder than I thought it would be. By the time I came to my senses, it was already the last day of the festival. After finally finishing the last order of business, I dragged my exhausted body up the hill. When I got to the top, there you are. Renee was waiting for me, as usual. How was your day today? I've been so busy preparing for the... Goddamn! Have you ever redeemed this one before, Jacob? It's been so long I forgot this one existed. Very nice. Oh, I love that cat. Sorry, Trina. I've been so busy preparing for the festival. But I think most everything's done now. I see. Would you like to sit here for a moment? As I sat down, Renee pointed to the town below us. You asked me before, what's the point of plants research was? What the points of plant research was? Have you still not come up with an answer? The streets below were filled with smiling attendees of the Festival of Harmony, taking in the flowers and the trees. Trina, plant research may not directly help in reclaiming the surface. That much is true. Still, if it affords us the chance to witness the sight currently before us, for me, that alone is reason enough. By the way, did you know? The people who came to the festival are exchanging items they brought from the surface. In the spirit of that, I brought something for you. I didn't have anything I brought from the surface, so I thought I'd simply give you what's most precious to me. Ta-da! Renee handed me a small key. It's a garden key. A garden key? Yep. I want to see more scenes like this in the future. So I made a garden. My wish is that when people are looking at the flowers and trees, they'll forget their worries for a moment. I'm pouring that wish and my hope into that garden. Right now, it's just filled with saplings, so it doesn't look like much. But once they all grow, you'll be amazed. You should come and visit when you've got the time. Thank you. I didn't prepare anything for you. It's fine. You've already given me plenty. I have? Yeah, I'm looking down at it right now. As Renee spoke, she gazed down at the town and smiled radiantly. Looking at her beaming, I found myself wishing for something. I wish that I could see this kind of scenery and look upon more bright smiles similar to hers. Anytime, anywhere. Hey, Renee. Yeah? I want to join the botanical gardens. So you finally came around to the idea. Then you need to make a promise to me, alright? What is it? Never stop treasuring the plants. If you do that, you do right by the ones you're seeing today and honor them. Pretty simple, right? A long time ago, there was someone who led me to the botanical garden. At that time, Renee practically dragged me to the Festival of Harmony, kicking and screaming. It goes by a different name now, Spring Festa. That day, I saw entire crowds of people forget all their worries while looking at the flora. After seeing Renee smile for the first time since she's arrived at the Ark, I made up my mind. I decided to follow Renee's suggestion and resolved to research plants at the botanical garden. And that's why you made the everlasting sakura. I wanted people to be able to see flowers and trees anywhere, anytime. That way, whenever they wanted to forget their worries, they could have easy access to nature. Then I'd say you succeeded. Thanks to your research, trees are a common sight in the Ark. After years of research, the day finally came when the everlasting sakura bloomed. The first person I wanted to see was Renee. That's when I realized for the first time, unlike me who has become a NIKKE, for Renee who has chosen to live her life as a human, time passed much more quickly. In the end, Renee never got to see the everlasting sakura. My wish was nothing but a delusion. Looking back on it now, it's so obvious. All I wanted was to look upon her bright, pure smile, but I attempted to bring it about with illusions. It's a bit of a contradiction, isn't it? I'm sorry. I know I'm a downer. Oh, I need to stop by the garden before it gets too late. I was told to notify them once we finished renovating these cherry blossom path. Soon after, we came to the garden to see Flora. However, something didn't feel quite right. Am I the only one who finds this strange? No, I feel it too. Aren't there a few more days into the festival? Yeah, as far as I know. Then why are there so many people here? The festival hasn't even begun, yet the garden is crammed full of NIKKEs. Uh-oh. Suyu, what the hell have you done? I smacked the shit out of you during the April Fool's event. How many times must I tell you? We can't be late. Don't blame me if you end up being chewed out by the superiors. Anyway, how are you finding the Festival of Harmony? It's nice. I didn't realize how long it's been since I let go and relax. Well, we all need days off. If you only ever hurl yourself towards and fixate on the distant future, you'll get exhausted pretty quickly. We'll also never know when our time is up. So, it'll be a real shame to miss out on moments like this, don't you think? We suddenly looked down at the festival, which was in full swing. From up on the hill, the view of the Ark, the sight of the people blending in with the flowers and trees, was truly beautiful. You know what I like so much about this festival? Whenever I'm looking at the greenery, all my worries melt away. When we go up to the surface, we'll get to see even more beautiful plant life than today. I can't wait. I'm excited too. Still, I don't think I'll ever forget what I'm seeing here today. Here, take this. Why are you giving this to me? Didn't you know? On the last day of the Festival of Harmony, people exchange things that are precious to them. I already gave gifts to the others. It'd hardly be fair to exclude you. That's a pocket watch I used to use. It may look a little worse for wear, but it tells the time perfectly. You can use that to check the time, so now you don't have any excuses of being late. Didn't we agree to have a nice meal once we get back to the surface? From the surface. You're the guest of honor, and we're celebrating a successful first deployment to the surface, so we can't have you being late to the party. This time, let's try to be punctual. I'll try. I should give you something too. It's fine. If you find something good the next time you're on the surface, you can give it to me. Litter has been lost in thoughts ever since we've entered the garden. The sight of NIKKE quietly enjoying the flowers seems to have her reminiscing about old times. He was right. Sometimes moments like this are necessary. Everyone seems so at peace. Anyway, we should try and find Flora. Yeah, how are we gonna find Flora amongst all these NIKKEs? Trainer, what brings you here? Biscuit, good timing. We need your nose. Huh? Do you know where Flora is? Flora? I haven't seen her in a while, but not after all these visitors suddenly arrived. I see. I do remember her scent though, so I can try and track her down for you. That'd be wonderful. Thank you. But don't you need to take care of the animals at the shelter? I know you've been helping Flora for the past few days. Guillotine is taking care of our furry friends, so it'll be fine. She's also brought along someone named Maiden to help her. Anywho, give me just a minute. I'll go find Flora for you. Biscuit runs off to the other side of the garden. Even for Biscuits, finding Flora amongst so many NIKKEs will surely take some time. While we wait, why don't I introduce you to the little ones? Are you gonna introduce us to the birds? Don't skip that part, Shift Up! Soon after. I'm so disappointed. I've never been more disappointed. Oh, it's the flowers you're introducing us to. Oh, man. I thought you were gonna introduce us to the birds. What flower is this? Also, sorry for anyone's wearing headphones. I hope your eardrums didn't blow up. Thank you for the head pet Drifter, I need it. And thank you for the hydration. Cheers. God, her birds are so cute. What flower is this? This one is called lilac. Whenever spring comes, it breaks into a full grin like this. Isn't it pretty? Litter and Trina are absorbed into the flowers. The more I look around the garden, the more I can feel how each plant is being consensuously cared for. Consensuously. That's right. The plants here are carefully tended to maintain their natural form. The temperature, the humidity, the soil, and sunlight. Everything is carefully monitored and adjusted according to their specific needs. The fact that they're tended with such loving care is why the plants here are able to bring out smiles on people. Because they've been allowed to remain in their natural states. Say, where do I need to go to see the arboretum you manage? Well, the arboretum will remain closed to the public. Isn't that right, Trina? Yes, that's right. It's not going to be opened? Why is that? So that Renee can rest. That's all I can say. Oh, shite. Renee is buried in it. I heard the news. You finished renovating the cherry blossom path. Yes. So is there anything I can help with in the garden? Sorry? What did you say, Lilac? Oh my, I forgot all about that. And it's terribly important. Trina, I have one more favor to ask of you. What's that? Before I ask, I should explain to you why the garden is so crowded today. Right now. I'm sorry. I made a mistake. What do you mean? I thought of something while preparing for the festival. I wanted NIKKEs who worked so hard every day to be able to come to the festival and rest. So I made a special invitation for them, but I accidentally wrote the wrong dates on them. And that's why the garden is so crowded. Exactly. It's hard to imagine someone like you making such a simple mistake. No one's perfect. Should I tell everyone that the dates were incorrect? I think it's too late for that. True. You can't send everyone back after they came all this way. Precisely. So, just for today, I was thinking of holding a festival for the NIKKEs. Oh, a festival just for the NIKKEs? That's not a bad idea. Which brings me to my request. Flora hands over a stack of pamphlets. In order for the guests to fully enjoy the festival, could you help distribute these Spring Festa pamphlets? Of course. This year, Spring Festa will feature unique promotional events. Attendees will take these pamphlets and get a stamp when they head to a specific location. The garden, the spring fair, and the cherry tree brought from the surface. To help make this process easier, I'd like you to place these pamphlets at the key locations along the route. The garden has already been covered, so you could take care of the other two spots. That'd be great. Following Flora's request, we head towards the entrance of the cherry blossom path where the spring fair was taking place. This area is already crowded with NIKKEs who had received invitations. Rookie. Oh god, this one had a western accent. I don't know how to do it. Let's see. Good timing. Everyone here is saying they got invitations, saying to come today. Do you know what went wrong? Well, you see, the date was wrong. So she wrote the wrong dates on the invitations. What a pain. Is this gonna cause any issues with the spring fair? Senti set up the booths pretty quickly, so we should be able to get it up and running, no problem. Last time she turned a basic general store into a high-scale luxury boutique, so I was a bit concerned. But this time she did a perfect job. She kept the market's atmosphere appropriately modest, and the booths blended in perfectly with the cherry blossom paths just like I wanted. You've taught her well, Litter. You're certainly right about that, Yan. Oh, by the way, I have something to give you. Trina begins to explain the pamphlet and the stamp system to Yan. Didn't I tell you, Litter? Senti would be fine. You're right, Greenhorn. Senti has really blossomed. That's right, and she will continue to flourish. One day, she's sure to become as outstanding as you are. Whenever people see her, they'll recall that you were her teacher. And they'll remember what kind of NIKKE you were. She will be remembered as you should be. So, before your time runs out, think about what you want to do for yourself. For myself? Is there anything more tragic than in search of a complete death, leaving your life incomplete? As she takes in my exhortations, Litter silently watches the bustling spring fair booths for a long time. You're right. If possible, it would be best to complete both. We're back at the cherry blossom path. All we need to do is place the pamphlets along the way as we follow the path. Are you gonna be okay, Trina? Trina's gaze drifts towards the distant hill. Gradually, her eyes become stained in pink. Just before her vision is completely enveloped in rosy hues. She squeezes her eyes shut. Phew. Do you still feel like you're suffocating? Yes. If it gets too much, we can handle it from here. You don't need to force yourself up the hill. Trina's hands clench tightly, crumpling the pamphlet she's holding. After some time, she finally opens her mouth. I'm sorry. I'll wait here. You two can Litter gently holds Trina's trembling hands. It's okay. Greenhorn and I will go to the everlasting Sakura. Thank you. In the meantime, you can sit down here. Sorry? You heard Flora. Today is a festival just for NIKKEs. It won't be a problem for us to take a short break under a cherry tree. For goodness sake, how long are you gonna keep standing there? Litter grabs Trina's hand and yanks her down to sit beside her. Greenhorn, you have a seat as well. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Sitting side by side, we proceed to gaze at the cherry tree. Isn't this nice? Whenever you take in nature, you forget all about your worries. Trina, there's something I've been wondering about. What happened with you and Renee? What was she to you? Trina fishes out a key from her pocket and wordlessly fiddles with it for a long time. Then, as if she's finally came to some kind of resolution, she looked towards the distant hill and speaks up. Whenever the sun begins to set, I would habitually climb the hill. Need an old friend. I became a NIKKE not long after I joined Botanical Garden. I did it in order to fulfill my wish. I needed time to create the everlasting Sakura. I threw myself headlong into research, skipping meals and foregoing sleep. Eventually, I became oblivious to the passage of time. The more time I spent inside the lab, the less time I spent climbing up the hill. At some points, I was staying in the lab all the time. After who knows how much time has passed, the everlasting Sakura finally blossomed. When that happened, the first person I went to was Renee. However, the place where I met her wasn't our usual spot on the hill, but inside a quiet hospital room. It's been a long time. Renee. That's when I realized for the first time, unlike me who has become a NIKKE, for Renee who has chosen to forgo the evergreen injection and lived her life as a human, time passed much more quickly. How was your day today? Conducted some research in the lab. Took care of the little ones. Just an ordinary day. I see. Hello, Quad Gotcha. Welcome, and thank you for the follow. I'm glad that you enjoy the show so much. Welcome to the basements where we have rainwater and peanuts and almonds. And you know what? As today's special, you guys also get a cup of milk. 1 cup of milk for everyone. Yes. Keep those bones strong without sunlight. I see. For me, it's a special day because I get to see you. The flowers are blooming on the hill. I'm sorry that I couldn't go with you to see the cherry blossom tree. I don't have the strength anymore. I came too late. If only I've come sooner. Trina, I have a favor to ask of you. What is it? The garden. The promise we made. Going forward. In accordance with her last wish, Renee's ashes were scattered in the garden, and her belongings were delivered to the lab. From that day on, I protected the garden so Renee can rest in peace. So that's why the arboretum is closed to visitors. There is a tree in the arboretum where Renee's ashes is buried. I wasn't able to keep my promise to her. Instead, I chased an illusion and ruined everything. I created the everlasting sakura and destroyed the true value of the plants I saw that day. I ruined any hope of seeing Renee smile again. No longer was I able to climb up the hill. Despite all of it, however, I still wish for Renee to rest peacefully. It's all I have left, and so I must protect it with everything that I have. That is why I can't open up the arboretum. Is that how it is? Arboretum. Alright, thank you, Drifter. Would you appreciate it? That is why I can't open up the arboretum. Arboretum? Okay. You regret creating the everlasting sakura. That's why the hill installs you with fear. Yes, because Renee is no longer there. I see. Thank you for telling us. I'm sure it wasn't easy. As a token of gratitude, I'll tell you my story. You will? Yes. It was a long time ago. Back then, whenever the sun began to set, I would climb that hill habitually. On the last day of the Festival of Harmony, people would exchange the treasured belongings. However, I never had the chance to repay Josh. The first day I went up on the surface, Josh died. He was killed by a rapture during an operation. He died trying to protect an inexperienced NIKKE. It was her first time on the surface, and she had wandered around excitedly without thinking. He threw his life away to protect the pathetic rookie. Keep your chin up, Litter. God dang. Kid, my life for yours. That's enough for me. Stop talking. You're making your wounds open up more. Litter, what kind of person am I? I hope that I'm remembered as a good person. My first excursion on the surface came to a close, and I headed to the rendezvous points. It was the first time I've ever had been on time, but there was no one else there to witness it. My comrades left behind no wills, no mementos. There was nothing left. That's when I realized dying an incomplete death only makes it harder for those left behind. Ever since that day, I've strived to ensure that when I go, I'll leave my mark. I've stopped climbing the hill, but it wasn't all bad. There was a lot to do at the workshop, and my comrades were no longer there. That became my daily existence. That's when you came to visit me, Trina. The request to construct a cherry blossom path. Once we were finished with the path, on the day of the Festival of Harmony began, I climbed up the hill for the first time in a long time. As I walked up the hill, admiring the cherry blossoms, old memories came flooding back one after the other. But now jokes, pranks between me and my old comrades resurfaced, and I had to stop walking from time to time as I was laughing so hard. When I finally reached the top, I stood underneath the everlasting sakura. From there, I could see it clearly, what they had left behind. Litter smiles brightly as she gazes at the distant hill. Over there, that's the resting place for my memories of my comrades. I wasn't the only one who saw it either. When I looked around, I could see all manners of people smiling brightly. Some were leaving behind new memories. Some were reminiscing. And all were forgetting their worries in that moment. I want you to witness that. Trina. Even if you're afraid, I want you to climb that hill and face the everlasting Sakura. I want you to see with your own two eyes that what lies there is not an illusion. So, Litter reaches her hand out to Trina and stands up. Won't you come with me to see the everlasting Sakura together? Holding Litter's hand, Trina takes a step forward. With every movement closer to the everlasting Sakura, showers of pink petals fill the sky, as if responding to their steps. Here. Stay strong, Trina. Sorry. Stay strong, Trina. We're almost there. Okay. If it gets too much, let me know. I'm okay for now. Litter tightens her grip on Trina's hand, and the two of them silently climbs the hill. After a while... Oh, that's where it came from. Oh, it's the eternal Sakura. I really like this story. God dang. This story goes in my top 10s for NIKKE mini events, man. Rappy Story's gonna go on number 1, but this is a close contender for probably 2 or 3. Like, yeah, it's not plot importance, but I love how the contrast between Litter. You know, Litter sees the eternal Sakura as a hope for the future. And Trina saw this everlasting Sakura as a prison of her past mistakes. Oh, the contrast is so flippin' good. I'm gonna die. I love opposites. And yet they were able to overcome it. They were able to comfort each other, support themselves. Trina once again glimpses the scenery she had left behind on this hill so long ago. You once said that the everlasting Sakura was nothing more than an illusion. Do you still feel that way? Underneath the cherry tree in bloom, throngs of NIKKE smile radiantly, as if they had forgotten all their worries. Trina, the everlasting Sakura is no illusion. If it were, how could it bring out such wholesome smiles? Your desire to preserve the value of these plants, your yearning to fulfill the promise you made to Renee, they're still alive and well. But Renee isn't here. She can't see the everlasting Sakura. There's no meaning to any of this. You're right. Renee isn't here. But her wish lives on. You said so yourself. Renee wished for people to forget their worries for brief moments while looking at the flowers and trees. I want to see more scenes like this in the future, so I made a garden. My wish is that when people are looking at the flowers and trees, they'll forget their worries for a moment. I'm pouring that wish and my hope into that garden. The everlasting Sakura has helped fulfill Renee's wish. It's allowed people to be truly happy, even for just a moment, and smile. That's more than enough to give it meaning. It also means that Renee can rest in peace. Trina's gaze turned to the everlasting Sakura, the place where Renee always spoke to her. The everlasting Sakura cast its shade over Trina. You're right. Tears well up in Trina's eyes as she gazes up at the everlasting Sakura. As if to comfort her, a lone petal drifts into her hand. Your family is up there, aren't they? If you let the wind carry this, it will eventually reach your family. Trina opens her hands and petals flies up high, carried by the wind. After watching the petal for a while, Trina speaks. Thank you for bringing me here. You didn't have to thank me. You're the one who brought me here in the first place. You said his name was Josh Hummets? Huh? He must have been an amazing commander to have inspired someone as remarkable as you. I should thank him as well as your comrades. You're right. We should. Litter closes her eyes, as her memories intermingles with the scents of the flowers. She quietly prays that her fallen comrades may rest in peace. Litter, you said you wanted to visit the arboretum, right? Whenever you've got the time, you're more than welcome to come visit. Sure, that sounds nice. Beneath the sheltering pink sky, Litter and Trina share stories from time long gone. The next time I see the everlasting sakura, I will remember this day. Underneath the flourishing cherry blossoms, I quietly closed my eyes, in order to remember today in all its beauty for a long time, in order to not forget the memories of the past, and to forge new ones for the future. Okay, hard mode story. How could you possibly improve upon that? Maybe the epilogue is gonna be them just enjoying their time with each other underneath the everlasting sakura tree. Oh, that was good. That was such a nice dessert. It may not have been a meal, but god dang, I enjoy it. It was like a delicious strawberry shortcake. So sweet. So sweet and a little tart, but the tartness gives it flavor. Finally, we got some long-awaited time off. You're jinxing it, Commander. You're jinxing it. There's no time off for you. Bro, there's something I can't get off my mind. I can't rest until I get answers. Oh my. Well, hello. Thank you for the subscription. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. And god dang, you've been with us for 17 months. A year and a half plus 1. I hope you've enjoyed your time here. I'm about as old as I'm only half a month. No, not half a 1 month. Half a year younger than NIKKE. Thank you for the subscription. Much appreciated, Drifter. I can't rest until I get answers. I should pay the botanical garden a visit. Oh, Trainer. Hello. Hey, Biscuits. I'm surprised to see you here. Today is the last day of the festival, and I promised to help until the end. I knew we could count on you. Oh no, why am I saying it like that? That sounds so weird for Flora. So sorry, Flora. We're only 2 years old? That's right, Saucy. I'm actually only 2. I came into being about 600 days ago. Just kidding. Could you imagine? Oh god, by the way, with the way humans are evolving, I wouldn't be surprised if we got super genius children in the future. I knew I could count on you, Sunflower. Blossom, what brings you to the garden today? Do you need some stamps for your pamphlets? No, it's not that. There's something I've been wondering about. Oh? What's that? The mix-up with the dates on the invitations. Was it really a mistake? It's hard to say. Will you follow me? There's something I want to show you. Are we where I think we are? Oh my god, look at those trees! I wonder if she has any fruit trees in here. Eat all her fruit trees, oh my god. Trina. Got not fruit trees here. All I see is non-fruit trees. These are all Mel trees. Flora leads me into Trina's arboretorium. Throughout the arboretorium, people rest under the shade of the trees. After you and Marigold took... Oh my god, Marigolds. After you and Marigold took Trina to see the everlasting Sakura, she came back and proclaimed that she wanted to open up the arboretorium. I must say that I'm quite grateful to you both. I suspect that a mistake of yours was anything but. Now that you mention it, where is Trina? She should be over there. Litter came by earlier, so Trina's giving her a tour of the arboretorium. Biscuit points off in the distance where I can see. Oh, God. Get rid of that. This is the true rest. The true rest. I would do some stretches. What a nice view. Crack my back. Okay. This place is so refreshing. Isn't it? Litter, do you remember one of the traditions of the Festival of Harmony? Were you exchanging gifts on the last day? I remember. Well, I was thinking that I would give you something that's precious to me. Ta-da! Trina hands over an old key to Litter. It's the key to the arboretorium. Are you sure you're okay with giving this to me? Of course. From now on, god dang! Hello, Cypress. Hello, Hina. Welcome to the stream. That is a lot of peanuts. How you doing? It's been a while. And also, good afternoon, or good evening from my place, but good afternoon to you. Says not me, are you sure, Cypress? Your name do seem suspiciously tagged along with the peanuts redeem. Hey! That one's definitely you. There's no getting away from that one. Wait, how are you guys enjoying the story? It's very nice. It's very cute. Yes, it is. Don't deny it, Cypress. Somehow I managed to get stage 3 reward on the crack and interception. I guess progress is progress. Very nice, Hina. Congrats. Every little step is so well worth it in NIKKE. So congratulations on getting another step up on the crack limits. Also, that's the tits I want to be. I want to be the tits on the tit. Yes. What a nice comfy seat that one have. I'm so jealous. Where's the 4th tit though? I only see 3 here. Usually there's 4 around her. So I'm doing okay, working all the time. Went to a little local gaming expo, got a few old games for the collection. Very nice. That sounds like a good time, Cypress. Very nice. Old games, there's this charms in old games that you don't get in new games. As fun as new games are, you just want to get back to something simple every once in a while. It was short but fun. Oh yes, I could imagine. Sometimes smaller is a lot more relaxing and a lot more enjoyable. Because you know, large events like Anime Expo, it's so overcrowded, you feel like you're literally suffocating. In fact, there was a year when we actually are suffocating because the oxygen level went way below the safety. safety levels that a room should have. And people were actually suffocating down there, me included, because I was there that year. Suffocating. From now on, I plan on keeping this place open to the public. That way, people can visit and forget all their worries, and Renee's wish can come true. Not only that, she'll be able to rest peacefully. To the end, I'd like you to keep this key. Really? Let her gingerly takes the key. I'll keep it safe. Feel free to visit the Arbitorium anytime you feel like resting. Okay, I'll do that. I really should give you something in return. Here, take this. Let her hands Trina her old pocket watch. I was originally thinking of passing this on to Senti, but I realize now that's not necessary. Even without this, people will be able to look at Senti and remember me. So I'd like for you to keep this. I sure want the girl, the one I went to alone was suffocating. I can't imagine a huge one, especially my anxiety. Don't worry, Cyrus. I don't really consider myself as a person with much anxiety, but like even then, it was so crowded. We were squished in there like sardines. It was impossible to not walk around the hallways without bumping into someone. See, also, what the hell is sitting on her titties? Good thing you're asking, Cyrus. You see, this thing that's sitting on her titties is actually a bird called Tits. So a tits is sitting on her tits. Oh, I think this specific bird that's sitting on her tits is actually called a snow tits. I think their origin area that they live in is Japan, I believe. If I'm wrong, please feel free to correct me, of course. Also, I forgot, but I also got Helm's favorite item in Korea. Just gotta raise it to max eventually. Very nice. Very nice. I need to get on that. I know that Helm is like very strong now with her favorite item, but I haven't really been working on it. Looks like a melting marshmallow with the sads. Oh, don't worry. I can promise you this little marshmallow is anything but sad right now. That one, though, that is a bird that's constantly sad. It's actually crying tears. I don't think birds can do that, though. Trina takes the pocket watch with an equal amount of reverence. Thank you. I'll also keep this safe. For some reason, my eyelids feel heavy. It's been a while since I had a nice rest. As Litter dozes off, Trina gently strokes her head and smiles softly. An easygoing and carefree smile. Rest well, my friend. For rest, the end. Oh, it's just more. A few days later. It's a shame that I no longer have liberation tasks to do, since all of real kindness and Nellister already obtained. Oh my god, speaking of Nellister, Hina. I am so late to the party with Nellister because I didn't realize that the arrows on the rehabilitation lab were arrows. I thought they were like decorative, so I never clicked on them until like a few weeks ago. And now I'm finally working on Nellister. She'll come home eventually. It might take a while though, because I started so late. But congrats! You know, it's okay to not have liberation. Perhaps one day they will add someone else, like Crow, to the list. Well, I mean, sitting on melons like that, I don't think anyone will be sad right now. That's true. I certainly wouldn't. In fact, I would be perfectly happy if I get to sit in Trina's hair like that. It looks so soft. No spray! I'm telling the truth, Drifter. I'm just telling what everyone is thinking. No peanuts. What is that pose? Don't worry about it, Cyrus. It is her tree pose. She's basically doing the tree pose as in yoga. The only thing she's missing is lifting one of her legs up. I can't believe how much dust has gathered up so quickly. Let's see. Trina looks around Renee's lab. I'll throw Aiko all you like, Drifter. I'm gonna hold her hostage with me. What is that pose? Oh yes, it's true. You're not an avid player of NIKKE, Cyrus. I've forgotten. Don't worry too much about it. Just sit back and enjoy the ladies, Cyrus. Basically, all the girls in NIKKE is gonna look about like Trina. I came back just to see her lift her leg up. Don't worry, Edward. No worries. I used it in a sentence that's perfectly sensible, I promise. And also, thank you for the hydration, Drifter. Much appreciated. God dang, I gotta go order a new pair of ears. Where are you ordering new pairs of ears? And please tell me if they supply bunny ears. The tables are lined up with Renee's belongings. Oh, what's this? Amongst them, a letter catches Trina's attention. The letter begins with the following. Hello, Trina. How was your day today? It was another ordinary day. I did some research in the lab. Took care of the little ones. A real special day. But you know, Renee. I prepared a festival. And you know what happened there? Warm sunlight, a gently fluttering breeze. Oh, they zoomed in. Yes, they do. Oh, Cyrus, if you are here for our more saucy sessions of NIKKE's, you're gonna be in quite for a shock. This, I can promise you, is already the more tamed versions of NIKKE, Cyrus. Oh, but do continue, my friend. I am so entertained by your reaction. I just love teasing people. Saucy is hilarious. I'm in. Oh, fantastic. Good. I'm happy to hear you're on board. Flowers sprouting up and blossoming one by one, dotting the land with color. In the arc, spring has begun. Bringing along with it a warm and dizzying array of various emotions. For some, the overriding emotion is excitement. For others, spring brings a feeling of revitalization. And for others still, it brings a sense of nostalgia. Post-shower Anderson, and you know what, Granix, is we're gonna be doing the April Fool's events very, very soon. Mayhaps Cybers will have a chance to see it. I will be sure to take a screenshot of post-shower Anderson and post it in every channel of my Discord. Everyone, okay? Everyone is gonna witness naked Anderson. You can't escape it. Everywhere you look, everywhere you turn your head, it's gonna be Anderson. Yes, that too. I'm gonna at everyone. You thought it was a stream? Surprise! It's naked Anderson. Yes. Good idea. No spray! No spray. No spray. It will be a sight to behold, and I cannot wait to see it because I actually haven't seen it before. I have not seen naked Anderson before. I want to see it. And I will be able to very, very soon as April's coming up.
Reload. Please bring me alive. Down with those now is the time of true beauty.
Oh, you're in for a treat. Oh, Joust, I really hope so. I'm so excited for it. April cannot come fast enough. How am I not to worry? Oh, Cypress. Don't worry. Just calm your pretty little head. Sit back and relax.
I'll reload.
Enjoy the show.
Please bring me luck. Let down with those. Now is the time.
Oh yeah, we're fighting one of the dailies, by the way. We're fighting Cinderella. Glass slippers.
Now is the time of true beauty. High roller, step back. Let down with those who threaten the kingdom.
No.
High roller, let down with those who threaten the kingdom.
We need you to be open-minded, accept that there is. That's right. Listen to Greens. Join our cults. Join our cults of friendship and happiness. Don't you want to be happy? Don't you want friends? Join us today in the basement and you'll have all that to know.
I'll reload.
They're finally back, by the way. Welcome back, Edward, and that's right. So we're finally in spoiler-free zone.
High roller, step back.
You are safe.
High roller, step back.
Cult of the titties, hell yeah. Cult of the titties and the booty joints. Oh, I hate this one. I always mess up. Okay, there you go. Maybe this time.
Let down with those who threaten your eyes on what a student can do. Please bring me luck.
I'm dancing by your side until the afterglow. Oh no.
I'll reload. Down with those who threaten the
I'm
kingdom.
always happy to have company.
Please bring me luck. I'll reload.
Level 5. Not too bad.
It looks like I've won this game.
1,200,000,000. Yep, my Cinderella's doing work. Oof. And Ein is never out of the picture, man. Ein is so flippin' good, I'm telling you. Is Honkai Impact the third a depressing story? I never knew. Yup. Oh, goodness, you have no idea. Honkai Impact the third was one of the first games I ever streamed, and it made a deep impression. That's
Securing
for
victory
sure.
for their subjects is a king. What a truly beautiful
For
story
sure,
this
for
was.
sure.
I am most
Straw, next
pleased
time I
with
try
it.
shooting with Iron, speed shoot with her. Oh, okay. That's actually a good idea. Maybe I should do that. Although I don't know if I'll be able to go past stage 5 though, even with Iron. But I'll try, I'll try.
We have a star in our midst.
Nikke's also depressing. Yes, that's true. The thing is with Honkai Impact the third though, Honkai is very, very focused on like a small cast of characters. So you get real close with them. Where Nikke, their story is pretty flippin' sad, but they have a much wider cast of characters. And since they're constantly, selling their Nikkes, they gotta keep up with the stories like that as well. So in Honkai Impact, you grow really close with just a few people. Few characters. And that's, in a way, give you a unique sense of connection with them. Have I heard about Pink Jeebus? I don't think Pink Jeebus? What is Pink Jeebus? Sounds a little sussy, not gonna lie. But yes, play Honkai Impact the third. I recommend it. Good flippin' story. And honestly, Honkai Impact the 3rd is pretty goddamn generous. In Play Their Event, you can practically get all the units for free. So I can usually dish out more damage. Very nice.
The winner is you!
Oh, strong new care about Pink GB Sniper? Yes. What is Pink GB Still Drifting? Please, there's only like 3 of us. Yes! Yes, please. Please play it. The Honkai Impact the 3rd fandom has dwindled quite a bit after part 2 has been released, which is a shame since it was supposed to be a fresh start, but it seems to have burned it to the ground instead. That being said, part 1 is still pretty good. Give it a try. Give it a try if you got the time. The story, though, as a warning, pretty flippin' long, so be sure to have time to enjoy it thoroughly. Alright, we're gonna do this. Skip the towers. The towers are boring. They're basically all auto battles. No manual into it anyways. Alicia, yes! If you guys like pink fairy girls, Alicia is gonna be the kind of lady. Kind of lady you want to go for in that game. Oops.
So, you need my help?
4 bill. No spray! No spray. What's the situation? Why did it dwindle? It dwindled because the thing is, so in part 2 you cannot use any of the characters you pulled in part 1. Essentially all the characters you pulled in part 1 story is unusable in the story of part 2. I don't know if they'll ever change it one of these days. I really hope they do. I feel like if they make it so that part 1 story could be used in part 2 would make it all the old fans happy. Because in part 2 they essentially made it a soft restart. You have to pull an all new cast of characters. Like, you know, it's basically a new game you're playing. Can't even use any of the old characters, even if the old characters appear in the story. And I guess people just found it quite unfair. Yeah, they kind of, but you have to re-pull it, that's the thing. You basically have to pull new gacha characters. Oh, the pink Jubis. Yes, Alicia. Alicia who died for our sins. The first Hersher. The Hersher of humanity. I shall never forget her. My favorite character and probably one of the best things that came out of Honkai Impact the 3rd. Alicia. I grinded so hard to get her skin for free. Play part 1 for part 2. No, I don't have to entice you to do part 2 straight away. Yes, that's true. Please, please play part 1 if you're gonna play Honkai Impact the 3rd, because you'll be missing a whole lot of story and probably be super flippin' confused if you don't do that.
If you call.
I may not be the best, but I can at least crack
Yeah, my
this
Samurai
door.
Knees is like weak as hell, so I probably won't be using her.
I want to change my. Are you putting
Maybe
us
I
to
will.
work even during our vacation?
Oh no, who am I gonna put? Who am I gonna put? Should put a healer, right? Healer.
I'm always by your side. Roger. Joining the mission.
Yeah, okay. Just this is good. She's even got her own disciple, which is nuts and hilarious. That's true. Pink Jeebus, Alicia, her fandom is so dedicated to her that she's actually got a real cult in life. It's quite incredible.
Let's go full power.
Sorry. Please wait a minute.
Let's see, I took some enemies over in Rouge, Blanc, some enemies, and 2 electric DPS.
Let's go full power.
I'll keep that in mind.
Sorry.
I don't really have 2 electric DPSs, unfortunately, since I used basically all my best units the first round.
We all the best.
So, quite lacking in units, but maybe in the future once I build up more electric units, I'll be sure to do
The power of
that.
my prayers are declining.
Let's go full power.
That's why I stick to only things in Wuthering Waves. Play more things at home, so they'll probably suffer. Yeah, both emotionally and with your wallets. It's quite something.
Let's go full power.
Glitters actually crippling somewhere and uses really give additional. Oh shit, you're right! Oh, I forgot! Oh my
Let's go full power.
Thank you so much for reminding me. I completely forgot about that fact, man. Shiza. I remember learning about that. I swore to myself to remember but then I did it anyways.
Sorry, please wait a minute. May all of us remain standing.
No, hopefully we can still do a decent amount of damage, even with the crippled Sunrise. Sorry, Anis, I didn't mean to give you so much bullets to use.
Let's go full power.
Sorry, please wait a minute. No, the power of my prayers are declining.
Let's go full power.
May all of us remain
Hopefully we can
standing.
still do a decent amount of damage. Ouch. God, your legs hurt.
Sorry, please wait a minute. No, the power of my prayers are declining.
Let's go full power.
I really take crown shields for granted. They protect us from so much.
Sorry, please wait a minute.
Let's go full power.
No, the power of my
I
prayers are
love
declining.
last bullet too. Hell yeah. Especially a fast reload. They can help you do
We
a
will
lot
also
of
emerge
damage.
victorious, so long as we
800
never
million?
give up hope.
Not too bad. Not as good as my previous team, but I'll take it. I remember that you forgot. I know. It's like the brain, isn't it? You remember that you forgot something, but then you don't remember what you forgot. What is the logic? Why does our brain do that? Why do that to us? Alright, well, I'm officially out of electric teams. Well, except for Milk, but... Oh, sorry, not Milk, Trina. But I don't have her built quite yet, so I can't use her. Let's see.
Wherever you go, I'll always be with you.
More work again?
Alright, she'll be our healer.
I really do enjoy being with you. Is it a bet? Then count me in.
You know what? Maybe let's see. Let's see if we can give Milk a little power boost right now. I forgot to ask, is your summer needs 10, 10, 10, and nope. I really haven't been building summer needs. Let's see, where is she? She is... I need better brainstorm. That's a high degree of need from me. In fact, artifact kind of sucks too. Dang. What can I say? I've just been so concentrated on my other girls. Those are indeed tatas. Yes, you are correct, Cyrus. You would be right. Oh, you'll be seeing a lot of things, Cyrus. Lots of things. Not too bad. Birds. But tree pose, that's right. She is tree posing. Quick little lover. And her heels. Yes. That'll be as good as it's gonna get for now. That's right, play NIKKE for the plots. For the plots, you guys. For the plots. Which plots? It's up for you to decide. Throw all the peanuts you like. It's not gonna stop me. Nothing will stop me. Oh yeah, there was a collab recently with Evangelia, or Evangelia, if you're a fan of that show. No spray! No spray. What do you think? I'm a flipping plant or something? I don't need to be sprayed. Blah blah. Oh yeah, blah blah is basically NIKKE's social network. Their own social network. So anything NIKKE related, you can go to the blah blah. This blah blah app. I got 2,000. I'm so poor in red dust. Okay, last one. Yeah, you can only use 1 unit once per
Great.
round. So it's
Are we
quite a
going
shame.
out for some photosynthesis?
We are. Where's the other one? Oh, there you are.
Wherever you go,
I really
I'll
love
always
what
be
you
with
this
you.
one. So weak.
Let's go.
Actually, do I have a cube on you? I don't even remember. Let me check real quick. I'll follow you. Alright, I'll be sure to post. Actually, I think it's on Discord, but I'll try to post it again. In after stream. In after stream. I shall post it again. That works, that works. There you go. Now she is just a little stronger. Alright, now we're ready. We're sure. All of our NIKKEs are kitted out. As much as they could be.
Great! Are we going out for some photo?
I want to
Red Hood, engage.
Looks about good. Looks about good. I mean, this is basically our leftover team. Because we have... These are leftover NIKKEs. For the last round. We used all our good NIKKEs in the first one. Which I actually didn't record. I did off screen.
Better reload. Sorry if I keep the momentum going in. Why don't you just develop something like an infinite magazine?
Yeah, exactly that. It's basically a social media.
Sorry to break
But for
overflowing vitality.
question, does this spells like elemental shields? No, what does not? Thank goodness too. I hate bosses with elemental shields.
Is a beautiful thing.
But it does do a lot of damage, as you can see, so you definitely want to bring a
Develop
healer.
something like an infinite magazine.
A healer is highly recommended for each one of your teams that you can fight this guy.
I was just getting into
Nature is a beautiful thing.
Why don't you just develop something like an infinite magazine?
Nature is a beautiful thing.
I was just getting into the groove. Better reload. Why don't they just develop something like an infinite magazine? Sorry if I keep the momentum going in. Better reload. What the?
Nature
Let's
is
keep
a
the
beautiful
momentum
thing.
going.
Let me see. The Grenix? Yes, I believe Grenix is a C server. I am a Grenix. Unfortunately, we'll never co-op together. I will always cheering you on the sideline.
Why don't you just develop something like an infinite magazine? Better
Actually, I should probably
reload.
use it. Alice.
Nature is a beautiful thing.
Be right back into it.
Oh no, Redhead's dead!
Nature is a beautiful thing.
Alright. I guess our healing wasn't strong enough. It's okay. It's okay.
It's a beautiful thing.
Give me a few minutes and I'll be right back into it.
Go, Alice, shoot fast. Oh no, our healer's dead. Oh shit. Get out of here, get out of here. Not good. It's okay. We're out of
I'm
time.
glad you're safe. Mission complete.
It's a little less, but it's okay. It's okay. I wish I could do hard modes this soon. My union is so inactive. Oh, no worries, Edward. It is how it is. I mean, if it was ever too much, don't feel too bad about moving unions. And also, the only reason why we're so active is because we're quite lucky, you know? We have a lot of people we know, so we social pressure them into being active. We use the power of social pressure to make them be active. Look, this is my best one. My 1 billion damage one. And I didn't record it because I was doing after. But oh my god, look at flippin' Jojo. He's our, I don't know if he is a he or she, but they are our most powerful union member. I'm getting up there though. I'm like half their power level. they're nearly a million. I'm at flipping 400. It's okay. We'll get there. Everyone is really blasting off this time too. And also thank you, Drifter. I appreciate it. I'm glad I would do the guild proud. Do the guild proud. Fights are hardest. The highest I ever did in Union Red is only 3.3 billion. What do you mean only, Edward? Girl, I haven't even reached that part yet. The best I ever did is probably that one. 1 billion, 1.6 bill. Jojo added me on blah blah. Very nice. I need to get up there soon. You guys over there, the big dogs, chatting away without us. I may still be scrappling on the floor right now, but I'll climb up there. Drifter, watch your back. Climb up there with you guys. Slowly but surely. I love blah blah blah. Let me follow other friends from other servers. That's true. Because in the regular game, you can't really follow other people, but in the blah blah, you can go through any. And the barrier of servers is gone. Alright. We did everything we could today. So I guess we will call it quits. And then continue for tomorrow. With whatever game we're going to be playing, we will see. I haven't decided yet, so it will be a surprise for both you and me. It was nice hanging out with you guys, though. You guys were so much fun. Always and forever. No more clown, Edward. This clown is going to bed. And I've got a mountain climbing hike tomorrow. So I'll have to be sleeping earlier anyways. I wake up early to go mountain climbing. You know what? I'll be seeing a lot of trees. I'll give our girl Trina some worship while I'm up there. Scrapping streamer, that do be me.
I think I can do it.
Well, you are 300k now away from me. That's true. I'm closing in the distance, Drifter. I finally walked, thank you so much. Just, I shall. While trying something new, yeah, that could also always be a fun thing. Like, oh, ocean hike. I thought you were talking about games, but ocean hike could be fun too. But the thing is, I'm really far away from the ocean. I live in California, but the closest ocean I've got is Long Beach. And Long Beach is still like an hour drive from me. And not only that, the parking in California beaches, let me tell you, is hellish. Hellish to try to find parking here. You ever heard of horrors of LA traffic? Now suffer the horrors of LA parking. Not only are we paying for our parking, can't even find parking in the first place. Beach is like 5-minute drive from. Stop making me jealous, Drifter. How dare you have a better living space than me? I'm just kidding. I'm very happy for you, Drifter. I'm glad that you can live somewhere where it's so beautiful. Oh yeah, Drifter is a New Zealander, by the way. An island. A very, very beautiful sceneries there. I'm only 20 minutes away from the beach. Very nice. I also wish I could live a little closer to the beach. Unfortunately, life brings me here. In central California. Well, not quite central, it's more southern, but centralized as an inland to California. So, far from the beach, but also safe from tsunamis, so I'm happy about that. At least I won't be swept away anytime soon. Unless a giant earthquake happens, then I might die, but that's okay. That's just the life of Californians. We shall suffer, we shall live another day.
I think I can do it.
That's true. You technically have 4 sides of beach all around you, Drifter. Never jinx yourself, never know. I mean, listen, man, we got a super volcano here as well. There's basically no escaping. We live on the San Francisco? No, Santa Ana? Whatever it is, a giant fault line that can cause magnitudes of earthquakes unimaginable by humans. But apparently scientists said that it's actually very unlikely for it to happen, so maybe I don't know. The furthest inland you can get from the beach is 80 kilometers, 49 miles away from here. God dang. That's about the distance I have to drive to get to Long Beach.
I think I can do it.
I guess that's just how it is. We have a super volcano, which is now a lake. Very good, very good. We might go volcano hiking and bring us some volcano ashes as a present. You know, funny you mentioned that. I went to Yellowstone once upon a time, and oh god, let me tell you how much I wanted to bring some sulfur back home, but I was stopped. I mean, to be fair, I guess it's because the sulfur is like boiling hot and probably acidic, so I'll melt my fingers off. Still, it's so colorful. It made me want to just get a little pinch. But it's okay. At least I enjoyed it with my eyes. Oh my god. God, if I could, obsidian. I would bring obsidian. It's such a cool material. It's glass, but it's from magma? Like, bro. How much better could you possibly get besides obsidian? Pure sulfur is toxic, that might be the reason. Yeah, that too. If I brought it home, I probably wouldn't be here today. It's your birthstone? Very nice. Dang, I wish my birthstone was something cooler. I think my birthstone is like opal. So I am of the waters. Which is ironic because I'm not close to the water, as close as you guys anyways. Obsidian knife sounds so cool in the kitchen. I know, right? Although obsidian do have a tendency to chipping, so maybe not a kitchen knife. Otherwise you might be eating obsidian glass in your meals. But for skinning and non-edible stuff, absolutely. I would love to own obsidian knife one of these days, just to look at. Just to watch it shine in the sun. What's a birthstone? Oh, it's kind of like a zodiac sign. You know, where you born on a certain day, and that stone or that animal represents you.
I think I can do it.
Or that star sign. Oh, by the way, my star sign is a Libra, so find peace in life balance. But yes, something similar to that. My birthstone is October. That is opal. That's it. That's how it works. And you're also a Libra. Hell yeah! October babies. Edward, welcome, welcome to the fall club. The Libra supremacy shall grow. Alright, truly. Alright, I've been trying to end stream now. I'm distracting myself. I told you an entire story for ending stream. Thank you so much for listening to me, and thank you for telling me about your stories and your interests too. Nope. That's it. End the stream. I'm going to bed. Going to bed. Yes, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for spending your time with me. I hope you enjoy the rest of your days. Sleep well, drink water, eat food, okay? I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.